Hi, this is your instructional video for Intuitive Painting Part 1 with Andidra. I'm here right in front of the watercolor paper. Now this whole entire process is purely intuitive. Get whatever fits in your budget. This is really how I started out in 1992, just going to the craft store and not knowing anything about brand names, just fitting it into my budget. So this watercolor paper is really good. It's 11.5 by 15, which I think is a good size to start with. When I pick up this paper, I always get a couple of really big sheets of paper. Again, nothing technical here. This is 22 by 30 cold press. Let me just show you what this is. There's all different textures. Basically, it's a poster size piece of paper. Sorry for the camera here. But there's a particular section in your craft store that'll have this paper, 22 by 30, 20 by 30, something like that. It's fun to get a really big piece of paper and work with that as well. When it comes to brushes, again, all fitting into your budget. Some of the brushes that I like to get, I'll get a fan brush. I'll get one in each size. So from the very biggest, which you can use for that big sheet of paper, down to maybe some smaller to work with some detail, and anything in between. Again, purely intuitive, no rules. Now when it comes to the paints, I like to get a blend of acrylic and watercolor, purely intuitive, whatever color I'm feeling. You've got lots of choices, just go for it. There's another thing that I started to do lately was get these very inexpensive craft paints. So when you're in your craft store, go ahead and pick up some of those little craft paints. They're really inexpensive and do a great job as well. And some of the other paints I like to get are these iridescents. You might get an iridescent white, metallic gold, metallic silver. All really great. And then the last stop you want to do is you want to go to the glitter section. Just picks out tons of glitter for yourself. We'll walk down there now. In my craft store, there's a couple of different sections for glitter. So make sure where you go that you get as many places for the glitter. Sometimes it's the kids section, but here's one section here. Again, in this store there's two sections, but just to give you an example. Some of the glitters I find really work great are these, got all different ones. I like the white glitter. If you see my paintings, I use a lot of silver and gold. And then it's got some of the ones with all the different colors, which works really great. You can get as creative as you'd like to. And here's some more glitter up here. I always sense a color palette. Again, purely intuitive. Start to notice if you feel some of the colors as you're walking through and seeing the paints and seeing the glitter. See what kind of colors come through for you, and go from there. Just choose intuitively. So we'll head back to my house and we'll do part 2 of the instructional video. We'll see you there.